Morning, students. Well, great. How do you feeling? All right. So today we are going to begin the lesson, which is a mother's letter to her daughter. All right. So in this text, in this unit, we are going to discuss about some suggestion a mother has given to her daughter. All right. Similarly, as a teacher, before we go through the mother's letter, I would like to give you some advices also. Is that okay? All right. So I would like to share you some important of patience, discipline, sacrifice, and persistence. All right. Okay. So you all have seen a grass, right? How does grass look? It looks green. And you all have seen a garden, right? So how does garden look? Beautiful, colorful, with different flowers blooming on it, right? So, do you think the garden itself exists in that way, or we have to create it? We should create it. All right. So let's begin from this lesson then. When we see a grass, when we look at the grass, we see green, right? And when we look at the garden, we see it beautiful. But on the other side, okay, it is actually completely barren. Do you know barren means unfertile? Okay. So to make that garden green, to make the grass green, you know what we have to do? We have to find a seed. Before finding the seed, we have to make the soil ready. Okay. So when the soil gets ready, to get soil ready, we need to have a hard work on it. Is it? And similarly, continuously we should be playing with that soil until it becomes very soft and ready to disperse the seed. Right? So after we make a soil, we have to disperse the seeds. And when the seed settling in, okay, every day we need to look after it. We have to care it. We have to water it, and gradually it grows, isn't it? So similarly in life, what we have to have persistence. Persistence means continuously you have to work on it. So when we work like 3-4 months continuously, then we can have a what? Flower. Okay. So on that duration, we have to add a discipline. That means flower doesn't grow, okay, in a month, in a day, with your hard work also. It has its own kind of discipline. But it firstly it sprout, and then slowly it start growing, okay, then it will grow bigger one, and it starts budding, and finally it blooms, isn't it? Right. So we also have to have a same discipline. Okay, we cannot miss one thing and we can grab another thing. All right. So look at the nature. Okay, they are very disciplined. They are very well. That is why the flower, the garden, it decorated the garden, the flowers, and then everybody likes the flower. Why? Because they are continuously working on it. Okay, they do have a persistency. They do have a discipline, and they sacrifice also, right? Once we care for the flowers, they also realize that, okay, I have to give something back to the people, okay, who is caring for us. It is the same thing applies to us also. Okay, if your mothers, if your parents, if your teachers are caring to you, you have to give back to them something, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't need to give them money. Simple thing, you can smile back to them, and you can simply make them happy, you know, doing what they have asked you to do. Okay, you might be failed, you might be wrong. Okay, that is why teachers, your parents are there to correct you, to make you up. Okay, so you have to follow discipline. You have to also give something. Sometimes, you know, playing with your friends are best moment than sharing your moments with your parents or your teachers, right?
Yes.
You might be happy to go and play with your friends, okay, but same times your parents expect you to do something. okay, in order to be good for you. So in that time, you should sacrifice that place of playing with your friends, because during the examination, during the life, in our life, the playing pleasure moment we spend with our friends will not relate to our life, right? The fact which are taught by our teacher, the lesson which are provided our parents will be helpful throughout your life. So we have to sacrifice the friendship for a moment to be successful, to be happy living. So sacrifice has a great value as well. Similarly, and after all, we need to be very patient. You understand patience means? Waiting, okay? We cannot change the thing hurriedly, okay? To get birth on this world as a human baby, okay? How many months we need to spend inside the womb of our mother?
9 months.
Okay? Have you ever heard the news a baby came out within 5 months?
No.
No. Okay, in exceptional cases they must have taken out, but very less chances to survive. All right. So that has also the baby nature already started. Put us through the discipline. Persistence, sacrifice, and then patience. When we are very patient, only we can get the things what we want. So don't hurry. Now you are studying. Okay, you are studying it for your life. Sometimes you may think that I want to be a something overnight. Okay, you must have dreamed of to be a something overnight or very soon. But does it happen?
No.
Okay, so you are in grade 6 now. You think within a month you would like to jump into class 7. Is it possible?
No.
It's not possible. Okay, in between you must be very patient. You must keep hard working, following discipline, sacrificing yourself, and then in a result, boom, you'll be the first school topper. Then you can go to the another class with your happy feelings, right? With different perspective, so energetically, so motivated. So my point is, we must be persistent on what we do. Okay, we have to sacrifice little pleasure for the to achieve the great things, and discipline is most everywhere. Okay, nature itself has a discipline. Okay, because you can see the day and night on the earth, it is following its discipline. So similarly, we have to follow in discipline. Okay, and patience is the very important thing. We cannot change the thing as we want it, but if we wait and see for it, we can definitely achieve it. All right, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, class. Okay.